Every time that you can't find somebody else, so keep your head up, keep going, just keep smiling, baby, even though your heart is breaking still.
Well, I've thought a lot about this, and I don't know if the information was out there, but I felt like I had no idea what was going on with me. So I literally just thought I was a bad person. I didn't feel like there were any resources saying, hey, take this test and see if you're depressed, and it's okay if you are, and this is what you can do. Or there weren't, where I lived, it was kind of a smaller town, and there weren't people with lived experience really out there and talking to youth at all. So the real main problem for me was like I didn't know that I had an illness, even though I'd been diagnosed with one, and I had no one to kind of commiserate with, like to see that it wasn't just me, that there were other people. That's why I think online stuff is really key, because I think people take for granted when they live in a place like Vancouver that has all these resources available. They take that for granted and don't realize that not everybody has it in their face like that. I literally every day have to get up and say, okay, I'm going to have cereal, I'm going to take my pills, I'm going to have a cup of tea, I'm going to do some writing, you know, a very routine, kind of sticking to the stuff I like to do. And constantly kind of working with the negative thoughts, like being more mindful of them, on a daily basis. So whether that's talking them out with someone, and so I call it arguing with them, but so I argue with my negative thoughts. I try to do it every day, whether I'm verbally doing it or doing it in writing. I really believe that telling my story is good for myself health-wise, and I also would hope that it has broader implications. Like I said, when I was younger, there were no role models with mental health issues, and I felt like I was just totally crazy and alone. And so I find it really important that I tell my story, and I've been kind of experimenting with different ways. There's this psychologist called James Pennebaker, and he has done tons of studies about writing about traumatic experiences and how that can affect your mood and your physical health. And I just feel that people in general don't tap into that side of themselves, not just people with mental illness, but anybody. They don't really explore their life in a narrative form, and I think it's really key to your self-identity and to, you know, kind of just seeing how your life plays out and seeing that it's okay and you're in control.